Another thing is, I did mention yesterday that I was going to be dancing as my exercise, but I did dance yesterday, but my friend on Facebook, who also is on YouTube, I'll try and post her link below. I'm sure you guys are already following her. She's wonderful and a huge inspiration, Alicia. But she posted that she's doing a squat challenge for 30 days, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be perfect. So I'm actually going to do that, and today was day one, and I did it. My girlfriend's also doing it with me. She's a very big supporter. She's also trying to lose weight. Hi everyone. I needed to talk to you about something. So to do that, I have to tell you a story first. About 2 months ago, I started having really bad back pain, and it was excruciating to the point of I couldn't even walk. I physically couldn't walk. I know people say that sometimes to exaggerate because, I mean, who doesn't? But I couldn't walk. It was pretty pathetic. I was bound to one seat all day long for like 2 weeks. And I didn't know what to do. I did go to the ER before it got that bad, and they told me everything was fine. They took x-rays and everything seemed fine. So I just wasn't sure what was wrong, and I went home. It got worse and worse and worse. There was even a point where from my waist up wouldn't straighten. I would tilt to the right and I could not straighten my body. My left hip was 10 times the size of my right hip, and I could not walk. To go to the bathroom, it took so much power in me. I had to hold on to the walls. Like, for a while, my girlfriend was doing everything for me. I didn't move at all. And this might be TMI to some people, but I really couldn't even shower. This went on for 2 weeks. I finally was like, screw it. I'm going to see someone for real. I'm not going to the ER. I need a real appointment. So I did go. And I was nervous. I was afraid. I was like, what is wrong with me? I Googled everything, and I was like, what is wrong with me? What could possibly be causing this? I mean, this pain was so bad that I'd sit there and cry and bawl my eyes out to my girlfriend, and it was horrible. I don't know, I didn't know what I was experiencing. I didn't understand it, and regular medicine wasn't helping, and I just didn't know what was happening. And it just kept getting worse. So, my girlfriend's parents ended up paying for me to go see a, orthopedic, I think it was. And I literally was in the room with him for like 2 minutes, and he already knew what was wrong. He told me that my spine was swollen, or I had a bulged disc. And he said the two were very similar in the way of symptoms, and that he was going to prescribe me medicine. If the medicine helped, then that's exactly what it was. So, knowing me, I don't take prescription medication at all. I never have, besides an what is it called? Antibiotic, that's what it's called, sorry. Because of my past and my parents, I am afraid to take prescription drugs. But I knew I had to, so I took it, and little did I know that every day I started feeling better and better. So for a few weeks now, I've been feeling better, and I was ready. It kind of actually made me, the reason why I'm doing these squats is because now I'm like, oh my god, I can move. I'm a person. I'm not caged in anymore. I'm not just sitting down in the same spot all day, because with my back, like it took away the fun of being lazy, if that makes sense. So I'm fine, I'm still taking medicine and but the truth is, I think the squats are hurting my back again. Last night I felt a little bit of pain and I'm like, no, like I can't go through this again. As much as I don't want to say this, I think I'm gonna have to stop the squat challenge. Honestly, I don't want to say I'm giving up. I just can't let this happen to me again, because the orthopedic did say that I can have this happen to me again. Since I had it happen once, it's something that can reoccur pretty easily. And I think since it just kind of healed, that I'm probably doing too much too quickly. It really does upset me. Today would have been day 11 and my back hurts a little bit. I have to admit it, and it just makes me sad because I really wanted to do this. I was going to push through it, but pushing through it will only make my back the way it was, and I cannot let that happen to me. I have to wait until it's healed more. I'm still taking my medicine, so I think once my medicine's gone, I'm going to wait a little bit and then maybe start it back up or something. I'm going to try to figure out a different exercise that isn't so strenuous on my back, because I just can't deal with this. Hello everybody, I'd like you to meet my best friend for the next 100 days. Every single day for 100 days, I will be hanging out with this beautiful machine for 20 minutes. No ifs, ands, or buts. So the other day I was on YouTube, I was on Facebook, and my typical, websites that we all go on. And one of my friends started to do 100 days of exercise. She is an inspiration and she knows exactly who I am talking about. And she has a website that she started doing this on, and it's called Give It 100. I will not be doing that website. I took the inspiration that she was giving me, which was a lot of inspiration, and she doesn't even know it. And I took that and I turned it into something of my own, and I'm about to tell you guys about it. Exercising to me is a chore. Exercising to me is torture. It's boring, and I'm super lazy when it comes to exercising, just being honest. To sum it up, I hate to exercise. One thing we all know though is that exercising is healthy. It will help with your weight loss. Yes, the key thing in weight loss is the calorie intake and your nutrition, but why not become healthy as you're losing weight? As I pondered on this question over and over and over, I thought, why can't I become healthy while losing weight? And I can. I started my journey at 420 pounds and I'm currently 360 something. So when it comes to my exercise, I can't run a 5K. I can't do 1,000 jumping jacks in a row. I can't swim laps until, the hour's up. I can't do stuff like that. So I set a goal for myself to succeed in, and that is 20 minutes of the elliptical every single day for 100 days. If you knew me, and if you know me, you know exercising is not my thing. And to give myself a goal of 100 days of exercising, especially for 20 minutes when I usually do it for like 10 and I feel like dying, you know that I'm ready to do something serious. So here we are, standing next to my best friend for these next 100 days. I will, every single day that I do this and I succeed, and I'm hoping for that every single day of 100 days this will happen, I will make a video, whether it's to tell you, hey, I did it, whether it's to show you parts of me doing it, and whether it's to congratulate myself for doing it for one more day. So today is day 1, and hello everybody. I'm about to give some bad news, and I mainly want to, say it in a video because I feel like everybody should know. Before I, express the bad news, I just want to say that, I'm not a quitter. This is hard for me to say, and I really, more than anything, do not want anyone to look down on me for this, and, yeah, just please don't. I'm already feeling, sad, so I really don't want to feel worse. Sometimes I feel like I try so hard in my exercising or my dieting that something always backfires. I don't understand why. I feel like maybe with exercising, I might honestly have to not start so hard and do something very small. I am a 23-year-old woman, and the fact that I have to do something even easier than I was doing appalls me and shows that I am very unhealthy. So my bad news. Here it is. As you guys knew, like I have an accent. As you guys know, I was doing a movement. I was doing videos off of YouTube, a series of 6 that I planned on doing for 15 weeks. This is my 2nd week. A couple nights ago, I was doing it, and as I do it, my girlfriend's in the room with me. She's either, watching TV or playing her video games, which is always the case, video games. But she's kind of there to, root me on in a way. And sometimes I like when I'm, exercising and she looks at me and she smiles. It makes me want to keep going. And, I appreciate it a lot because she pushes me when she doesn't even know she's pushing me. So I was doing the workout, and this workout is mainly on the chair for people who can't do a lot. So I thought, you know what? This will be perfect. It can't be too hard. The first week went, great. I made a video about it, and I did mention how I do feel my muscles working when I'm doing it and certain things like that. And a couple nights ago, I guess I wanted to, push myself harder. I honestly don't have any idea what I was thinking. But there's this part where you're sitting on the chair. Like, let's just say these are my legs and I'm sitting and your legs are down or however, and they're like bent. Oh yeah, okay, there. These are my legs. This is so pathetic. And you have to like lift them up and go like this. You have to do that, quite a few times, which is exhausting. And then right after that, there's one where you literally lift them up just like this. And they hurt really bad when you do that, trust me. So, normally when we have to do the ones where you go like this, normally I'm just like, because I am heavier and I can't, lift my legs up that much because my legs are very, very big. My calves are very, very big. But I decided, you know what, why not go all the way? why not put my legs up like, you know, like I should be. After maybe the 4th or 5th rep, I was like, whoa, what was that? Like something in my right leg, like underneath my knee, like in that bend, like really hurt. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe now I'm doing it right. Maybe that's a good pain. And I remember my girlfriend looking at me like, you know, wondering if I'm okay, because I was like, damn, what was that? So I was just assuming, you know, maybe I finally was doing these more right and my body wasn't used to it and this and that. I woke up the next day and I could barely even bend my leg. I was like, what in the world did I do? And I thought back to the workout and how I decided to push myself further, but I only hurt myself. As the day went on, I was noticing, you know, how much pain I was in, how I couldn't bend my leg. There was one point during the day when I needed to like go down to the floor, I guess. I think I was feeding the animals and I had to pick up their plates or something like that. And OMG, the pain I felt literally almost made me fall to the floor. I was like, what the hell was that? And I was like, you know what, just because I'm in pain doesn't mean I'm going to stop my workout. I'm going to do the best I can and da-da-da. So the next night I did it and whoo, that hurt. Next day I woke up, which was yesterday, and it's swollen. It hurts billions times worse. I don't know if I pulled a muscle or if I like sprained a bone. Like, I'm not a doctor. I have no idea. It hurts so bad to even just walk, to bend it, to move, to sit, to stand. It is literally aching. So, I don't know what to do. The only thing I do know what to do is to put my movement on hold. So my bad news is there's no movement. It's very hard for me to push myself so hard and only, you know, get some negative outcome. It seems like that's always what happens. It's not fair. I was really enjoying these videos and it just makes me sad. So I can't handle negative comments, so please, people, please don't leave them. I can't, because I'm already sad enough. I feel very let down. I know this isn't my fault, so I can't be mad at myself. I'm just, ugh. And once my leg starts feeling better, I'm definitely going to continue my exercise. But as for now, there's no movement. It's hard to admit, but definitely no movement, and I'm very sorry if I let anybody down. Hello everybody. So today is the first day that I'm gonna try Weight Watchers. Yikes. I wanted to film a weigh-in for it because I kind of want to see the weight I am at now, so I can kind of see how Weight Watchers is gonna work for me. So first I want to say I am eating 50 Weight Watcher points and we get 49 weekly. I don't know if I'll use 49 weekly. It just seems like that's a lot, but I guess we'll see how I feel. If there's ever a day where I'm like hungry and I need an extra few calories, that's good to kind of have on hand. So this weekend, I have eaten a few things that I probably shouldn't have, and I'm sure you guys noticed that from my vlog, but I'm very honest, I don't care, because this is my life and it's a lifestyle change. I will never be perfect. It's not gonna happen. And on top of it all, I was actually on my period, and when I'm on my period, I don't know why, but I'm craving everything in the world. I routine lots of water, and I just feel like crap. I'm sure if you're a female, you completely understand. But then again, everybody is different. I gain weight when I'm on my period, so that's one of the reasons why, like, having your period is so bittersweet in my opinion. I know this is probably TMI, but for a while I didn't get my period. But now that I'm losing weight, I'm starting to get it again. So it's like, it's so bittersweet because getting it proves, you know, I'm getting healthier. But then, you know, when I do have it, it makes me gain weight no matter how much water I drink because I'm constantly drinking water. And it just sucks. So I did gain 3 pounds since the last time I filmed a weigh-in video. And it's purely because I'm eating the wrong things and I'm retaining a lot of water. I even noticed it in my legs. I've never showed you guys my legs, but I have fluidy legs, if that makes sense. I have really big calves. It's something that even weight loss probably isn't really going to change. And when I'm retaining water, I notice they get kind of bigger. So that's why I hate having my period. It freaking sucks. Why do I have to be a female? Okay, that was totally a joke because I'd much rather be a female than a male, okay? I like my jewelry, I like my makeup, I like my... Anyways, now I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. So I weighed in at 357.2. I am okay with that. So first day of Weight Watchers, 357.2. So my total loss is 62.8, and to get to 299.8, I need to lose 57.4 pounds. If you guys are new to my channel and you don't know why I'm counting that, it's because my New Year's resolution was to get to 299.8. Yeah, I don't think that's happening this year, but it's gonna happen. And you guys are gonna watch it happen, and I'm gonna transform right before your eyes. Hello everybody. So I kind of wanted to make a video about something. I got a question on Ask FM. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a place where people can ask you all kinds of questions, any kind of questions, and you can do it anonymously. And I leave the link down in the section below for you guys to be able to ask me things that maybe you don't want me to know it's you. So on Ask FM, there's an anonymous button, so you can ask me whatever I want, and I'll have no idea it's you. So I did get a question on there, and they asked me, how's Weight Watchers going? I know it's from somebody from YouTube because you guys know I'm doing Weight Watchers, other people don't. Well, doing Weight Watchers. So I wanted to read to you my answer. It's very short and sweet, but I kind of wanted to explain it some more. I figured this is a good time and a good excuse to kind of just talk about some things that are going on. Okay, so my answer was, I'm reading it off of paper because I wrote it down. It's just easier. I said, Weight Watchers isn't the problem. I am. It's a great tool for anyone who needs to lose weight. My food addiction is running my life. Sometimes I have it handled, other days I don't. It's easy for people without food addiction to look at me as if I'm a failure, but I don't even call it that anymore. I simply cannot control myself at certain times. Last 2 days were good. I'm proud of that as of now. Every day is a new day. I gotta take it in moments and stop thinking so much of the future. So I'm sure the person read my answer and they might be a little confused. So I'm sure this person is also watching this video, and I just feel like this is a really good time to just let it out. Just let it out, Amberlynn. It'll help the soul. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use each sentence as a way to start talking, if that makes sense. So the first sentence is, Weight Watchers isn't the problem, I am. Why I say that is because Weight Watchers works. It works. It's a great, great, great tool. Like I said it's a great tool for anyone who needs to lose weight. It's fantastic. It works. I can't stress it enough. But it won't work for somebody who has a problem with food. The last Easter was the first day where I let myself go. I ate whatever I wanted. I thought, I was strong enough. Whoops, dropped my water. I thought I was strong enough and I could control it and be able to hop back onto my Weight Watcher journey the next day. And I was wrong. I couldn't do it. I guess I'll just leave that sentence at that and move on to the next one. The next sentence is, my food addiction is running my life. Sometimes I have it handled, other days I don't. What I mean for that is, the best way I can describe it is, food addiction it's not lower on the totem pole to any other addictions. It's not higher or anything like that. Food addiction, drug addiction, cigarette addiction, alcohol addiction, it's all the same. Just there's different issues with it. There's, people struggle with it differently. The thing with my addiction, I need food to survive. It's quite unfortunate, isn't it? For people who, are alcoholics, they don't need alcohol to survive. They think they do, but they don't. Every day, an alcoholic doesn't wake up and goes, okay, so I need to drink a beer for breakfast, a beer for lunch, a beer for dinner to survive. It's not something they need to actually live. Me, all throughout the day, I think of food. I know I'm about to eat, and I struggle with how much am I going to eat. Am I going to eat the right way? Am I going to eat too much? Am I going to eat too little? I have so many triggers. And it's to the point sometimes where I literally feel like it's not even me eating. Like, it gets to the point where I feel like a robot and someone is literally moving my body for me. I don't expect really anybody to understand unless you're, a hardcore food addict like I am, but I'm speechless because I feel like I can't describe it the way that I feel. Like, I feel out of control sometimes. And the last couple of days before yesterday and the day before, for like 3 days, I couldn't stop eating. I don't know why. It's just hard. So the next sentence I wrote was, it's easy for people without food addiction to look at me as if I'm a failure, but I don't even call it that anymore. I simply cannot control myself at certain times. So what I meant by that is, everyone has different issues. Everyone has different problems. Not everybody understands everything. And if I overeat 3 days in a row and I make that known on YouTube or anywhere, people can't look at me and say, oh, I completely understand. You have food addiction. It's gonna happen. No, people don't do that. They just don't. People instead look at me as this fat girl. She needs to get it under control. She's failing and she can control what she does. She can. No, that's what people don't understand is I can't physically sometimes control myself. And that's when it gets scary. Like, I literally feel like if I don't put something in my mouth, chew it and swallow it, that I'll go insane and I'll cry. And it's a scary feeling. And if that's not food addiction, then I don't know what is. I don't like it. And I'm to the point where I don't call it failing anymore, because it's not about failing, because the best way I can describe it is when I'm in that stage, I'm not myself. When I am myself, I'm counting calories, I'm counting points, I'm watching what I'm eating, I'm, this and that and that and this. But then a monster takes over and I literally can't control my own body. That's not me failing when it's not even me. I just wanted to, let it out there. I'm glad that person asked me that question. I felt like it was a good time to make a video, kind of what I'm going through and this and that. And I just want to say, I'm not making excuses. This is my life. This is real. This is raw. This is honest. No excuses whatsoever. I do not make excuses. When I fuck up, excuse my language, there's a reason. And it's food addiction. And it haunts me every day. There are days that I conquer it. Like I said, there's days that I don't. And I know it's not, I feel like food addiction is never going to be something that's going to be cured. No matter if I go to meetings. Yes, they'll help me. But I'm never ever going to be a cured food addict. It's just never going to happen. Food is something you need every day. And food's going to be there, staring me in the eye. I want to believe that food's the monster and I'm not.